So how you can correct your mistake? Just go to Google, okay? Search for common grammar mistakes and just read the first 5 blogs. Your 90% mistakes will be solved. Hello friends, welcome to Hello English. My name is Rupam. In today's video, I'm going to share with you something very important. I am a very slow learner. When I learned English, during those days, there was no ChatGPT. There was no Grammarly to correct my grammar. There was no Cambly, wherein I can log in and talk to trainers from all around the world. During those days, it was not so easy, believe me. But I didn't give up. I learned English. In this modern world, now everything is available. At your click, you will get everything from Cambly to Google to Gmail to AI tools. So why you are not starting? Let's start today, my dear friend. Let's learn English. After watching this video, you will understand how easy to learn English. So please watch till the end. So before I start, can you tell me, are you a slow learner or are you a fast learner? Let me know, okay? I will wait for your comment. Now, one thing is for sure, that you are watching my video. That means you understand English. You can also write English. But the main problem comes when you start talking in English. You feel you are not comfortable. Well, that happens with many people. They face this challenge. It's only because you are unable to speak fluently. And that is why you are not happy. So let's understand how to improve our English today. Many of my students, they comment and say that I'm unable to get job because of English. Well, I will tell you, that may not be correct, Speaking is not that essential. I know many people who are earning a lot of money. They are not good in English speaking. Some developers I know, some back-end office people I know. They don't speak in English, they speak in local language. However, they're earning a lot of money. So more than speaking, it is important how nicely you write. Remember, before you start learning how to speak, you should learn how to write in English. Because speaking in English, it's not a necessity, It's just that it's good to have. This person, Mr. Kapil Dev. Long back, in those days, when he was playing cricket for India, someone told him, why you are not good in English? He replied, saying that, okay, you can get someone from Oxford.
I said, English is a language which you learn and you can express yourself. But the important is, do you know your own language which you learn?
He can speak English and he will play cricket at the same time. So what he meant to say that you should focus more on what you are good at. If you know English, it's always good. But if you don't know, there should not be anyone to criticize you. But Kapil Dev, he didn't give up. He mastered English in such a way. Now just go to Google and type Kapil Dev's speech. You see the way he speaks English. Also, Ronaldo. Once someone asked Ronaldo, you have learned English. What is the reason behind this? He answered very nicely. He said that if I don't learn English, I will be cut out from many people. Because everyone don't know Portuguese. So for me, I want to communicate with the entire world. And that is why I have learned English. So where I was talking about writing. So in order for you to improve your English, first develop the habit of writing. Because if you can write correct English, if you can write English without any error, lot of doors open up for you. You can apply for different jobs. Because many times, whenever you apply for jobs, the initial communication will happen over email. And there, your English should be good. I appeared for so many interviews. And in most of the companies, believe me, my dear friend, one round was there where you need to write. They test your writing skills. Same way, nowadays, I get emails for tie-ups, for commercial purposes. They want to give advertisement in my channel. So how I communicate with them? Through mails. So if I don't know how to communicate, it will be a drawback. I won't be able to pass my information to them. So it is always important, before you start speaking, learn how to write. I have one book. This is a book. One easy way to develop your English. Okay, if you want, you can purchase this book. It will help you. Link I will give you in the description. So what to write as a beginner? I will tell you, my dear parents, for the next 50 days. Okay, for the next 50 days, every day, 15 minutes, write down your thoughts. Write down your thoughts, that also in Gmail. Why I am talking about Gmail? Because whenever you write something in Gmail, if there is any mistake, Gmail will figure it out and you will be able to make the correction there. Now what happens when you write? One important thing, what is happening is that you are able to put your thoughts in your writing. Your thinking process improves. You are able to think in English because when you think in English, you write those things in the paper. Many people can't write clearly because they can't think clearly in English. You can also use this website, that is Notion. You can document your thoughts there. You can write it down and you can document it. This is very nice. Again, another thing which can strongly improve your English is reading. See, I belong to such a family where no one speaks English. We never spoke in English when I was in school. Though I studied in English medium school, but English was far away. Among our friends, we used to speak in local language. The importance of English I realized when I went to pursue my MBA. In my college, I found there are so many students. They speak amazing English. There, I got so nervous. Luckily, I came across a process where my friend, my roommate, he told me, if you want to improve your English, read books. He gave me this book. I can still remember. This is the book, Chanakya's Niti. Here, the language is very easy to understand. And he also told me, read it loud and clear. Continuously, every day, I used to read one page and I used to read it loud and clear. See, when you read, you stand in front of the mirror, okay, and read one page every day, just for an example. You have to read without stuttering. Read without stopping anywhere. You should not be confused. Flawless reading. Remember in your schools, the teacher used to tell us, please read one paragraph. You read another paragraph. Sometimes I used to see that some friend, they used to read like a bullet train without stopping. And there are many who used to read like a bullock cart, slowly stopping here and there, distractions. Remember? So you should read flawless. Now, you can read, you are writing also. You know where the main challenge comes? The main challenge comes, your tongue is unable to express those words. What is our tongue? Our tongue is a muscle, right? In order for us to build our muscle, we have to work out. Same in the case of our tongue. If you want to speak English fluently, we have to make the tongue work out. So, you need to practice regularly so that during important times, you can stay confident. Again, it has been found that if you don't have the habit of speaking in English, you tend to eat up the words. Example, I want to go to the shop. Many of you will say, I want to go shop. Two will be missed out. So in this way, your English becomes poor. So make a habit of reading without stopping for 50 days, one pages. I remember once I appeared for the interview of Kingfisher Airlines. Many of you may know these airlines. And there, the interviewer asked me to read a paragraph fast. Okay? It should be fast. And I should not stop in between. So this type of scenario comes across in our life. So you should be prepared for that. By the way, do you know what was the primary color of Kingfisher Airlines? 2 colors. Let me see if you can reply to me correctly. Now, to practice speeches, 3 important things are required. Number 1, grammar and vocabulary, pace and smoothness, accent and tonality. These 3 things will make you perfect in English. The first one is very important, grammar and vocabulary. When you are good in grammar, when you have vocabulary in your mind and you can express that, you are very good in English. So how you can develop that? It is only through reading. And when it is used mostly? When you go for interviews. When you go for interviews, you will see some candidates, they speak so nice English. How they developed? These are the process. This is how they develop their English. So for the next 50 days, make up your mind that you will write and you will read a lot. Next thing, if you want to develop your accent, okay, suppose you like the accent of Cristiano Ronaldo. What you will do, you will listen to his videos and try to imitate. Watch his videos, pause, imitate. Now if you want to speak like me, suppose you pick up any video of my channel, listen to my videos, pause and speak along with me. Within 50 days you can see, my dear friend, how your accent changes. A good way to improve your English listening and your accent is by listening to commentators. English commentary like of Ravi Shastri, Saurabh Ganguly. You can listen to them and try to imitate them, and you see how you can improve your English accent. Again, many times it happens that you lose hope. Why I am learning English? So these things will demotivate you. But when these things comes in your mind, always keep one thing, that you will get an opportunity. Life gives us opportunity. So keep learning. A day will come, suppose you will go to a party, you meet someone, and that person will understand that you are practicing very hard. The way you speak, the way you talk to people, by that, he or she will understand and he will pick you up and your life will begin there. So, prepare yourself for that one person. Never lose hope. As Ronaldo said, in order for me to communicate with the whole world, I have to learn English, and that's why I learned English. That was his purpose. So you should also have one purpose, why you are learning English. So what is your purpose, my dear friend? Can you comment and tell me? Whenever you speak, speak with normal accent. And don't use too heavy words or fancy words. People love those who can speak easily, normally, and with simple words. Be like that. There are many who makes a lot of mistakes in English. So how you can correct your mistake? Just go to Google, okay? Search for common grammar mistakes and just read the first 5 blogs. Your 90% mistakes will be solved. For example, many say, okay, I didn't knew. But that is not correct. It is, I didn't know. Okay, this way you have to correct your mistakes. So my dear friends, what we have learned today? We have learned about reading, writing, speaking, listening. 50 days you give yourself and you see the change in you. I wish you all the very best. Thank you.